Welcome back. Revamping the rules. The Trump administration reportedly working on a major overhaul for how banks lend to the poor. According to the Journal this morning, in line with Treasury Department recommendations, the administration reportedly unveiling major changes to decades-old lending mandates for poorer borrowers. Joining us right now to talk more about it is Vertical Group research analyst and bank analyst Dick Bove. Dick, good to see you.
Thank you, Maria.
I have a couple of questions for you because I want to get your take on this and what it's going to do for the economy. But also, I really want you to connect the dots. We're talking about 4% growth. We're talking about a better environment out there for sure. And yet, loan growth is not great. Trading is still not great. What's your take?
Well, I mean, this is the most forgettable quarter in the history of the American banking industry, as far as I'm concerned, because no one really cares what's going to happen this quarter. I mean, basically, nothing good is going to happen in the quarter. You're going to get a whole series of charges related to the new tax law. I mean, Citigroup is going to have to take a hit of $20 billion, Goldman Sachs $5 billion, $3 billion at Bank of America, $2 billion at J.P. Morgan Chase to get themselves squared away for the new tax law. But beneath the one-time hits, you've got very weak loan growth, except in credit cards, which are soaring. But everywhere else, it's kind of very, very weak. You know, margins have not improved in line with the increase in interest rates, so that the only thing driving bank earnings from an operating standpoint is that the costs are going down. So the net of it is no one cares about this quarter. What they're looking at is what's going to happen to the tax rate of the banks, what's going to happen to the growth in the economy because of the tax cut, and what's going to happen to the growth in lending if, in fact, the economy does move a lot more rapidly.
So here's what Jamie Dimon said about that, about weak loan growth.
Loan growth that's a hard one to figure out. So part of it, when it comes to large corporations, they always have a choice. It doesn't have to go in a loan. It can go to public markets. They can get it from overseas. They can do various things. But you are absolutely right. In the middle market, where you would expect to see a little more growth today, you haven't. Again, I think it may just be a little delayed. It may just be a timing issue when we look at it in the short run.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I think that, what you're going to see is a buildup of inventories, receivables, some capital projects, and they're going to be done by companies in the middle market, not just the large corporations, as a result of, the tax cuts. So I do think that loan growth is going to pick up. But I think the real opportunity right now in the financial sector is investment banking. I think that's going to be explosive in 2018. I mean, if you think about the stock market, okay, as a producer of a product, it produces shares. And over the last few years, it hasn't been producing a lot of new shares. So the supply of shares on the market is limited. On the other side, the demand for shares has gone crazy. In other words, we've got this euphoric feeling about where prices are going to go of just about any type of financial asset. So the demand for shares have gone up. The supply of shares have not gone up. So the price of shares is increased. When that happens, the next step is to increase the number of shares. And that happens because of IPOs. It happens because existing companies do what are called secondaries. So I think in 2018, you're going to see a big increase in the number of companies coming to market, maybe some of these unicorns. And I think it's going to be a bonanza for companies like Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley.
Wow. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
So you said nobody cares about the fourth quarter earnings. So should we think that that's going to impact those banks in 2018?
Well, I think, the fourth quarter earnings, will be, are ancient history, I think, already, even before they come out. But in 2018, you should start to see companies like Bank of America and J.P. Morgan that have big plays in the investment banking area, benefiting, meaningfully. But really, you got to be focusing on Goldman Sachs right here, because it is the investment banking king, if you will, of the United States, and its business is going to soar after 10 years of nothing. So I think there's an opportunity there.
Wow.
Hey, Dick, Jack Keane here. You said that in your notes that equity offerings in Russia, that they're going to get hot again. Is this due to the oil prices, or what's driving that?
You know, it's perplexing to me. In other words, it's happening. I mean, there was a surge in equity offerings earlier this year in Russia. Then it slowed down somewhat, and then there's been another surge. Outside the United States, the growth of equity offerings has been much stronger than inside. In other words, the global equity offerings in 2017 were up 34%. Equity offerings in the United States were up 14%. You know, Latin America exploded with new equity offerings,
right.
and you know, so the net effect is it's going to happen in the United States. The United States is going to catch up, and you know, we're going to benefit a lot by it.
All right, we will leave it there. Dick, great to see you. Thanks so much. So we should forget about the fourth quarter, not worry about it, but certainly in 18, we'll check out Goldman Sachs. Good call there, Dick. Thank you, Dick Bove, joining us there.